After our 4-week canal odyssey, we continued north to the city of Carlisle, the biggest train hub in northwest England. With a population under 100,000, it's still the largest city in the northern English county of Cumbria, but we only stayed for 3 nights. Carlisle's historical significance exceeds its relative size. Part of Scotland during the 1066 Norman invasion of England, Carlisle and Cumbria were invaded by William II, son of William the Conqueror and second Norman King of England. Carlisle Cathedral was built in 1122 by Henry I, third Norman King of England, and it's the northernmost English cathedral, along with Newcastle Cathedral in northeast England. A wooden Carlisle castle was built in 1092 by William II on the site of the 1st century Roman fort, and rebuilt in stone by Henry I at the same time as the cathedral. The castle changed hands many times during the English-Scottish Wars, the last time during the Jacobite Scottish Rising of 1745. According to one of the many legends surrounding the castle, 2 Jacobite Scottish brothers were imprisoned here, one to be executed. The night before he died, he wrote a letter to his sibling containing the words, "Ye'll take the high road, and I'll take the low road, and I'll be in Scotland afore ye." The high road refers to the mortal overland route, and the low road, the Celtic spiritual underworld. These words and the story of his letter became the Scottish folk song, The Bonnie Banks of Loch Lomond.
Oh, ye'll take the high road and I'll take the low road, and I'll be in Scotland afore ye. For me and my true love will never meet again on the bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond.
Dumfries in Scotland is about 40 minutes by train from Carlisle. We were checking it out because Vic hadn't yet been to Scotland, and also there is a Dumfries, Virginia near my hometown of Manassas, and I wanted to see the original. The town itself is under 1,000 years old, though the area has been settled for much longer. Like many old towns, Dumfries is at the farthest navigable point of the River Neath. A tidal river, foot crossings were done only at low tide until the first bridge was built in 1280, the oldest multi-span bridge in Scotland. There are 2 newer auto bridges over the Neath, and this wonderful pedestrian suspension bridge. Robert Burns, Scotland's unofficial national poet, lived in Dumfries the final years of his life, and was known to frequent this pub. Burns is best known for penning the lyrics to Auld Lang Syne, roughly translated as The Old Times, but he also wrote The Banks of Neath while living in the area. For Burns fans, the Burns Centre on the south bank of the Neath has a good deal of information on the Scottish bard. Just half an hour east of Carlisle by train, Haltwhistle is a small medieval market town along the River Tyne with under 5,000 residents. Some of the older houses in town, near Market Square, are emblazoned with blue medallions. They were bastils, homes fortified against the dreaded reivers of the Anglo-Scottish borders. The reivers operated for centuries amidst the chaos of the English-Scottish wars, raiding towns and forcing the inhabitants to defend themselves. The land around Haltwhistle is verdant, rolling hills used mostly for agriculture. Public walking trails are cut throughout. leading to the dramatic geological feature called the Hwyn Sill. One day, I walked from the sill back to Haltwhistle. And my walk actually started from the main reason we were in Haltwhistle, Hadrian's Wall. But more on that is coming in our next video. Going east from Haltwhistle for an hour takes you to Newcastle upon Tyne, England's northernmost city and most populous city north of Manchester. We did a day trip to explore the city, which grew atop the remains of Hadrian's Wall, and was named for a new castle built in 1080 by William the Conqueror's eldest son. Newcastle University is on the north side of the city, and at least one famous alumnus made excellent use of his electrical engineering degree. Newcastle's archaeology department has the unique advantage of proximity to Hadrian's Wall and all the related Roman sites. The Great North Museum Hancock on university grounds has wonderful exhibits on Rome's northernmost frontier. Roland and Aaron Christopherson, some of our favorite YouTubers, lived in Newcastle while Roland was getting his master's in archaeology, and they actually participated in an archaeological dig for the university in nearby Vindolanda. A link to their channel is in the video description. Just south of the university, Northumberland Street is Newcastle's main shopping street, and the Philippines' favorite fast food chain, Jollibee, is even there. Near the south end of Northumberland Street, Grey's Monument honors Charles, 2nd Earl Grey, a politician and British Prime Minister from Northumberland, whose administration expanded the UK electorate and abolished slavery in the British Empire, though you might know the name best by the tea named for him. Continuing down past the Georgian architecture of Grey Street, roads eventually lead to the banks of the River Tyne, the rejuvenated docks area known as Quayside. In our next video, we'll explore along Hadrian's Wall and other sites of the Roman imperial frontier. So please subscribe to our channel and hit the bell to keep following our UK adventures.